because I'm going to talk about some words that are very dirty. Hey, how are you? We're all adults, right? I want to have an adult conversation and I want to use some dirty adult words, okay? So if you're going to have a problem with me using dirty words, then just leave right now. It's that simple. Just leave immediately and go watch something else if you're going to be offended by this video. Just leave. Turn the channel. Turn the page. Because I'm going to talk about some words that are very dirty. Then when I'm done, you can come back and watch other stuff I do that you think is okay. So everyone who doesn't want to hear a curse word, leave now. You guys still with me? Okay, let's begin. You know, about 50 years ago, George Carlin did a thing where he talked about the 7 dirty words you can't say on TV and radio. Now, this was back when there was no cable TV or Sirius XM radio. Nowadays, you can say whatever the fuck you want. But back then, Carlin gave us the definitive list of dirty words you can't say, and it was beyond brilliant and hilarious. But I'm actually going to go into it a little more in detail with only 2 of those words, because I realize there are 2 dirty words that actually don't even make any sense to be considered dirty. So, last warning to anyone watching. Turn this off if you're going to be offended. I don't want to see a comment from you below. Okay, moving forward. Why is cocksucker a bad word? Women and men both do it. It's part of the act of oral sex. It's a beautiful thing. You aren't hurting anyone. You're showing them that you love them so much you're willing to put their penis in your mouth. That's all it is. Some people like sucking on toes. Some people like sucking on nipples. Some people like sucking on a penis. But the word cocksucker has a really negative connotation, like a blowjob is a really bad thing. It makes you a horrible person. Oh, you cocksucker. Do you believe what that cocksucker did? Listen up, you cocksucker. Now, I understand calling someone a piece of shit, which is one of the 7 dirty words, but I never understood why cocksucker is bad. It's just one of a number of sexual acts you can perform with another person. I've never heard someone get angry and call someone a vagina licker. But for some reason, calling someone a cocksucker is a bad thing. You know, there's a good chance that your mother sucked a cock. Now, I'm just saying that if she did, does that make your mother bad? Maybe we should change this word to cock cutter. Now that's a bad thing. People who hack off someone's cock are awful, like Lorena Bobbitt. I mean, now being a cock cutter seems a lot worse than being a cocksucker. Am I right or am I right? Okay, moving on to the next word. Now get ready for it. Here it comes. Motherfucker is just a huge head scratcher. I mean, how does this even make sense? First of all, mothers are like our angels right here on earth, right? I mean, it's your mother. And all husbands or boyfriends or ex-husbands or just simply any partner of any age who is a male or female who has had sex with someone who had children is technically a motherfucker. Now, why is that a bad thing? Why is having sex with a mother a bad thing to call someone? I mean, you can't do that, you motherfucker. Listen up, you motherfucker. Shouldn't we change this to mother slapper? That sounds like a horrible thing to do. I mean, you're a real piece of shit if you strike a mother in the face, right? Being a mother slapper seems to be a lot worse than being a motherfucker, correct? Okay. And then combining the 2 words is like, wow, really bad. You cocksucking motherfucker. Now, hold on here. First of all, combining these 2 words is pretty much a ridiculous contradiction. If you're sucking a cock and then fucking mothers, I think you'd have to either be a bisexual man or a bisexual woman with a strap on, right? That's the only combination I can think of. I mean, who would suck a cock and fuck a mother? Unless sex changes are involved, but that's a technicality and a whole different discussion. The point is, why would you curse out someone by saying they perform fellatio and have intercourse with a woman who had a child. Mind-boggling. And that's that. I just had this on my mind, and it was confusing, and it always kind of bothered me, so I figured I would talk to you about it. Thanks for being an adult and for at least listening to me and understanding my points. All right, can someone let those cocksucking motherfuckers who left know that this video is over?